there are lawyers. Then there is a champion for justice, attorney Stephen Stubbs.
Stephen Stubbs fights for justice every day. Stephen Stubbs.
I'm Las Vegas attorney Stephen Stubbs. This is my family. I love them very much. And I don't want my kids to fight when I die. As an attorney that's done estate planning for almost a decade, it's something that you see. And it breaks my heart. But a simple thing can help. Because money's easy, right? Money can be split up. If you got 4 kids and you got $1, everybody gets a quarter. That's easy. But the most important thing you can do to help your kids not fight when you die is to simply identify the things that they would fight about and take care of it while you're alive. Let me give you an example. My parents were scared to death that us kids were going to fight when they died. That would break their heart too. So they decided some time ago that they would have all of us kids go into their house and identify those things that we wanted, those things that were a part of them. They aren't even things that are worth anything. They are things that remind us of our parents. So we all went through. A funny thing happened. The things they thought we would fight over, nobody identified. There was a painting that they thought we would fight over because it was important to them. But each one of us kids individually identified different things than what they thought. And there was one thing in particular, and it was a dollhouse. Now, this was a family dollhouse. I grew up as a military brat. We grew up on base and we didn't have a lot of money. So it took some effort to make Christmases special. And when we were extremely young, there were 3 sisters that were older. They all got a Barbie doll for Christmas. And there was a family present of a dollhouse that my dad built, and it was a fantastic dollhouse. And my dad worked really hard on it to make sure that my sisters had a great Christmas. And they loved that dollhouse, and they played with that dollhouse. Guess what they all identified when they went through the house? Everybody wanted the dollhouse. And so they just tried to figure it out, just as a family, tried to figure it out. A couple sisters decided, you know what, it's okay, the other sisters can have it. But there were 2 sisters that, it just meant a lot to them. It meant a lot to them. And you couldn't get past the fact that it meant a lot to them. And so what happened? The 2 oldest sisters, one summer, dropped off a whole bunch of materials with my dad and said, "Dad, you're going to make us all a house." And my dad did it, and he was happy to. And he was able to make 3 more houses. And and crisis averted, right? But what if my parents didn't do what they did? And when they pass away, what if there was only one dollhouse? It hurts my heart to think that there would be a conflict so important to people right after my parents pass away. It hurts my heart. So what do you need to do as a parent? What do I need to do? We all need to identify those things that our kids would fight about and then take care of it. There's a solution. You can figure it out. It's so important to figure it out while the parents are alive, right? Because it's a totally different game when they're gone and the feelings are heightened and there isn't someone there to make a dollhouse if needed. That's the best thing I know. Then there's what's the most important part of your estate plan. Now, there could be a lot of answers to this, but I believe the only real answer is you. The most important part of your estate plan is you. A traditional estate plan, it avoids probate. It parcels out everything that you own, right? It's a traditional estate plan. Maybe that's the estate plan for you, right? Or do you have an attorney that talks to you and gets to know you? Do you have an attorney that's going to make sure that your family is taken care of? not because it's on paper, but because that attorney cares. Do you have an attorney who believes that the most important part of your estate plan is you? Voiding probate, that's easy. Saying what goes to who, that's easy too, right? Do you want some tax help? Do you want to set things up so that your kid's inheritance is asset protected, lawsuit protected, creditor protected? Do you want to set it up so that it's bankruptcy protected, divorce protected? What are the integral parts of your family that need to be included in your estate plan? If that's the attorney you want, you can call me anytime. 702-493-1040. I'm a Las Vegas attorney. So if you're outside of Las Vegas, sorry. But I would be glad to help.